So hey guys, what's up? Now yeah, this video is a little delayed. Now a few things to say before we get into this video. This is recorded a couple days before I put it out. The actual video was recorded about a month ago. Now some of the points in my videos aren't like wrong, but they're a little outdated. Like for one of the artists, I filmed the video and then literally like 2 days later he released a new album. There was a bunch of reshoots and footage corruption, and it's been like more of a lack of motivation as to why the video's been delayed. And every time I really would open up the editing software, I would just kind of stare blankly at it and then just leave it. By allowing it to just sit a little longer and me put some more editing time into it, it's definitely made the final product more enjoyable for me, and hopefully it is for you. I hope the video was worth the wait. I mean, freaking Young Thug dropped Punk now, and there's just so many more projects that I could talk about in this video, but this is what I have right now. I plan on getting more videos out. It's just with school and with everything, it's kind of making it hard to have a consistent schedule, but I promise more videos are on the way, and I hope you guys enjoy.
Roseworth, pull up, black boy, how about
Arizona, mucho mango.
We're putting the bingo hat on for today. For those of you who don't know, this is actually how the Kaler 8 show is funded. Actually through my bingo tournaments that I host. Yeah, that looks good. I like it. So hey guys, what's up? Now in the last music video, we talked about how one artist is superior over the other, and always will be. But today, I wanted to touch on some underrated rappers, or I guess you could say underappreciated rappers. I say this because they are very talented rappers, and some of them have good numbers, but I feel like they don't get the appreciation for a rapper of their stature or skill level. The main motivation for this video though was how good the past few months have been for rap music as a whole. With huge projects like Call Me If You Get Lost, Donda, Certified Lover Boy, Slime Language 2, and The Off Season, to smaller projects like Life of Pierre 5, We Love You Tekka 2, and Ski Mask's new mixtape. And even besides though, there were so many more this year, and it's just gotten me super excited. But objectively, the best album this year was definitely Soulja Boy's Swag 4. Now these are just my opinions, and just in case any of you comment, I don't care who you think is or isn't underrated on this list. Also, as always, all the links to my socials will be in the description. Anyways, let's get on with the video. Now Denzel Curry is a rapper from Florida who debuted his career in 2013 with Nostalgia 64, but wouldn't really gain true recognition until 2015 with the song you've probably heard called Ultimate. He would later go on to release Imperial, Taboo, Zoo, and Unlocked. These are clearly Denzel's best projects, with Imperial earning him a spot on the 2016 XXL Freshman list. After that, Denzel would release Taboo, which was a fresh take for him as it had these light themes which would later shift into darker tones as the album progressed. The main point of the album was for Denzel to talk about some of the serious issues that aren't being talked about in society, which I think Denzel executed perfectly in this project, which really caught me by surprise. And then Denzel released the fan favorite, Zoo. This album had a collection of Miami rappers and was meant to represent the concrete jungle of Miami where Denzel grew up. And finally, with the very experimental album, Unlocked. Now this 8-song project was produced alongside Kenny Beats with a very MF Doom style type of producing. Whilst being a weird take for Denzel, it was still filled with that classic wordplay and lyricism that Denzel usually displayed. It's with projects like Taboo where Denzel really displayed his lyricism and distinct sound. He seems to be steadily finding himself more with each project that he releases. What we've been given so far, Denzel seems to be unreplicated in the rap game. Denzel has shown that he can be versatile while still keeping that classic Denzel style. I just find it crazy that Denzel doesn't have the recognition that he should have for how talented he is. Denzel is an amazing musician, rapper, and songwriter, and I highly recommend you guys check him out. Also, I tried reaching out to Denzel for this video, and I didn't have much luck. Oh, and also at the end, I'm gonna put up a little card of like some of my favorite songs, the best album you should check out, and like their best features. So, here you go. Okay, so let me just clear something up. It's the next day now. Last night I filmed the whole video at 4 a.m. and the audio just turned out to be completely garbage. So it's now the next morning, and I'm refilming all these scenes. So from this point on to the outro is all being refilmed. So hope you guys enjoy. Next is JID.
Look, on everything, I gave everything and got nothing back. Ain't looking for no pet on backs, that ain't how we got.
Now some of you might know JID because he's on the Dreamville label or he's part of Spillage Village with Earth Gang. How do you think they came up with that name? Jokes aside, they are a very talented duo, and I think you guys should definitely go listen to them as well. Anyways, JID got his start in 2010, but wouldn't really get any recognition until 2012's Evil. After that, he would go on to release his first studio album, The Never Story, and his critically acclaimed DiCaprio 2. With hits such as 150 Rum and Off Deez, this is what would truly put JID on the charts. He would also earn himself a spot on the 2018 XXL Freshman list, which would lead him to collaborate with Denzel Curry. With the few projects that we do have by JID, he's been able to display this crazy flow, one of the best ones that I've heard in recent years.
I've been living with it like a sickness. Infinite rhymes, give me the baton, a ticking time bomb, taking the finish line, look alive, look in my eyes, look at.
He has these crazy speeds at which he raps at, with the ability to shift speeds mid-verse. He also has an impressive skill to bounce off of any rapper that he's collaborating with, whether it be on his song or a feature. Though JID kind of functions as a double-edged sword, with people saying he sounds too much like Kendrick Lamar or Lil Wayne. Now this has steered people away, but also brought people towards him, especially people who like that sound and seeing nothing more as coincidence or inspiration. Now JID did state before that Lil Wayne and Kendrick were his biggest inspirations, so that may be why. Along with his good flows, he also is an incredible lyricist, and it's best displayed on songs like Never and All Bad. Along with his writing skills, he also has an impeccable ability for freestyling. I can't really explain it with words, but the fact that he can come up with these cleverly constructed lyrics and these different flows just on the spot is insane. One of his best freestyles is when he went on Hot 97 with Funk Flex. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to listen to it. So I definitely think JID is a capable artist worthy of your attention. But if you like that fast-paced type of rap with good lyrics, you should definitely listen to some JID.
Specific, you pay attention, panoramic, you got the vision like a fertile land, you attacking, you killing, sticking your teeth with the venom, kinda like me with the instrumentals.
That should work. Okay, now it's time for Cordae.
I dream in color, and I sleep on a canvas. I think we all need each other. Empathy, that could be our advantage.
Now Cordae is an amazing artist, and I've been a fan of him ever since the YBN mixtape dropped, so let's get into it. Cordae was formerly known as YBN Cordae, but would drop the YBN from his name before the group disbanded. Some say that he left because he was too talented for the group, but personally I don't see that. I definitely think YBN Namir was the most talented. Anyways, after appearing on the YBN mixtape displaying his incredible lyrics and good freestyling abilities, it would earn him a spot on the 2019 XXL Freshman list, which he was clearly the best person on there. I mean, it's not like he had much competition though. After this, he would work on his debut album, The Lost Boy. Now this album is great, and just the cover alone is amazing, with Cordae walking along this long road of sorrow filled with these darker themes that will be expressed later throughout the album. The album would earn him 2 Grammy nominations for the Best Rap Album and the Best Rap Song. Though I don't understand why that was the song when there were so many better songs that could have won it, but I don't know, Chance the Rapper just brings the song down for me. The whole album follows Cordae as he, tries to find himself through all the troubles of life, such as losing a loved one and having his significant other be accepted by his family. There's a story to follow, with Cordae starting at his lowest, showing signs of sadness and disparity, and eventually him finding himself. I mean, just compare the beat from the first song on the album to the last beat.
Switch up my lifestyle.
This whole album just shows Cordae's talents in various ways. Cordae sings on the album, he raps, and he has this amazing verse with Anderson .Paak where they trade verses back and forth. Overall, I think Cordae is a very talented artist and definitely needs more credit. He brings so much to the table that isn't really heard of in the rap game today.
You can be who you want to be, but rather be myself for real. No pretending or faking me, cause getting out this shell is real.
Alright, so we mainly all know Pierre from one of the most recognizable producer tags.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
But Pierre actually raps, and I didn't even know this until he appeared on Playboi Carti's 2018 Die Lit. But once I had heard him, I was hooked, so I started listening to more of his projects. And I've came to the conclusion that he gets nowhere near the amount of respect he should for being a rapper and producer. He started producing for Young Nudy in 2016, and through his amazing producing skills, he would get to work with some of the biggest names in hip-hop. But while producing, he had been releasing a series of mixtapes called The Life of Pierre. But he wouldn't gain recognition as a solo rapper until the release of Life of Pierre 4, with songs like Juice, Speed Dial, and Guillotine. But it was apparent why people liked Pierre. He was catchy, and rapping on his own beats made him sound so much much better. I truly think Pierre is the best on his own beat, which would be kind of sad if he really wasn't good on his own beat. Now, Pierre doesn't have the most complex lyrics, you know, he's kind of a Lil Uzi Playboy Cardi type, and that— Okay, I don't know why I said that. Pierre actually has really good lyrics, it's just you can't understand him at times. With the release of the most recent T-Lop, not to be confused with the inferior T-Lop by Kanye West, this album truly shows that Pierre is getting better and improving in all aspects. He's flowing over his beats better, and he's developing an iconic sound that his fans love. Now look, I'm not saying Pierre is the best out there, but I definitely think he deserves more credit for doing everything that he does. I mean, Pierre has been making amazing rap songs and some of the most iconic beats for the past couple years. And with that point, I feel like I didn't touch on Pierre as a producer as much as I should have, so I recommend you guys go listen to Slimeer. It's a collab project he did with Young Nudie, and I feel like this album shows the best of Pierre's producing abilities. He does need to work on his album covers though. I mean, like, come on man, what is this? I guess it's okay though, because once again, Kanye would copy him.
I just called my grandma, I told her I made it. I just got my money up and down, baby.
Next is Freddie Gibbs.
Diamonds in my chain, yeah, I slain, but I'm still a slave. Twisted in the system, just a number listed on the page.
Now, along with being absolutely hilarious, he's also a very skillful rapper.
That's bus. Yeah, y'all with the red top. No drugs, nothing on that bus. Bandana coming soon.
Baking soda. More boxes of baking soda. I don't know, the baking soda got a little bit green. But
now, some of you might know Freddie Gibbs from his most recent single, Big Boss Rabbit, which has actually been gaining quite a bit of traction.
I put that president on my wrist and I got frosty. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gonna cost you.
Now, I had only known about Freddie Gibbs for the couple times he was on Loiter Squad and a couple songs off his 2019 album, Bandana. But it wasn't until a buddy of mine showed me Alfredo, and ever since then, Freddie's been in my playlist. Freddie Gibbs has been in the rap game since 2009 and continues to release an album almost every year. But Freddie has definitely changed over the years, with his most recent project Alfredo earning him a Grammy nomination, but unfortunately there was no way he was gonna win against Nas. But Freddie, along with other rappers on this list, has an incredible talent for writing. And just like every other aspect of Freddie, it's improved over the years. But Freddie's writing combined with his voice, he has the ability to talk about these topics like his horrible living conditions or the effect of drugs in his life, but combined with his voice, it gives off the sound of being traumatized and unfazed at the same time, as if it's just part of his life. Freddie remains consistent while simultaneously improving with each project. He's constantly developing and evolving, which I feel can be said for every artist on this list. They just keep getting better. They each have their own distinct style, but are continually developing their skills. So if you're looking for some good songs to chill to, or some heat to play on the aux, I definitely recommend you listen to some Freddie Gibbs. Also want to mention this, after I recorded the whole Freddie Gibbs part, he released his own version of Champagne Poetry, and it is just amazing. He absolutely bodies Drake.
I was big rap before the birth of my son. The earth ain't big enough for both of us, you gotta get done. They say they smoking top fives, but you ain't burnt through the one.
To the sky, and you will feel how to live a life that's real. To that book.
Finally, we have Baby Keem. Now, Baby Keem wasn't on this list originally, but after going back and listening to his new song and going through his discography, you know, his 2 mixtapes and those paint samples that he calls song covers. I mean, like, come on, man, what is this? But I came to the conclusion that Baby Keem is super underappreciated. Now, some of you might know Keem from his 2019 hit, Orange Soda, but I feel like that song doesn't really display all of his talents. Now, Baby Keem just may have the musical talent flowing through his genes, as his cousin is Kendrick Lamar. Kung Fu Kenny, K-Dot, one of the best rappers out there, is his cousin. This isn't even why I like Keem, I figured this out last year, but I think this is why he has near to no misses. Especially with his second mixtape, containing some of his best songs like Mosh Pit, Honest, and Stats. The mixtape's basically just another collection of Keem's best. Keem has this type of sing rap that is displayed on the album that is super infectious. It's best shown on songs like Honest.
I'm way too young and you always right. Threw it in my face, I'm on another flight.
But recently, Baby Keem seems to be going all in with these singles like Do-Rag Activity and his new one, Family Ties.
I'm OD in Paris, I'm OD in France. I thought that I told you I need the advance. Put down your IG and look through my lens.
Now, I absolutely love this song, and I think Keem definitely went all in. And accompanied by Kendrick's amazing verse, it just makes the song 10 times better. Anyways, this gremlin just kind of rambles on about how Keem is good, but what I want to talk about is the album that he dropped literally 2 days after I recorded this. The album's called The Melodic Blue, and this is amazing. amazing. This is by far Keem's best. He raps better and he sings better, and the production on this album is amazing. The samples they used were great, and I feel like it fits Keem's type of style that he was going for. And can I just say this, the features with Kendrick, oh my gosh, they are so good. Like, there's real chemistry in the studio when they are recording. They have this real family type of connection. There's amazing songs on this album, from Vent to Trademark USA, Range Brothers, and the last song on the album, 16.
Won't you think about you and I? Just grab my hand and look me in the eye. Look, this ain't something you should decide.
Now this is another type of those sing rap songs that Keem is really good at. It's kind of like All the Stars off of the Black Panther soundtrack. This song kind of catches you out of nowhere, as up to this, these are some of the beats that you've heard. It's been kind of like non-stop hardcore rap, but then you get this love song out of nowhere with this great beat. Anyways, the album's amazing, and it's by far one of my favorites that has dropped this year, and I highly recommend you guys listen to it. Like I said, talent must just run in the family because Keem is just an amazing artist. And just like everybody else, he keeps getting better. This is just another artist that I highly recommend you guys go listen to.
You love me because I get to check and throw it. Do rag activity. Do rag activity.
Alright, so for the end of this video, I think I'm going to show you guys where I would more accurately rank these artists. Sound check. Hello? So yeah, if you can't tell by my poorly lit green screen, that we're gonna put the tier list here. Let's get into it. So, you know, we got a bunch of rappers down here. This is just our pile of rappers to rank. So, you know, up here we got, like, you know, S, F, and all that. So, I'm doing all this in post, so no telling how this is gonna turn out. I gotta put on some better music. Get that Drake out of here. I'm listening to some Lil Pump. That Freddie Gibbs out of here, man. I'm listening to some Tom McDonald. So, you know, up in S, we're gonna have, we got Kendrick, Kanye, and we're gonna put Drake, midway. Anyway, so A, we have, Cordae. Putting Denzel up in there as well. So we're gonna put Freddie Gibbs in A as well. Freddie Gibbs, he's up there. Alright, B tier. Alright, we got Pierre, Bourne, and Baby Keem, okay? Then go in there. And then also we got, like, you know, like Travis up in here, wherever I decide to put them. And then down here, we got C tier. I think personally, Young Thug. Not very influential, so that's why you get C tier. Lil Tecca. We're gonna put Lil Tecca up here in S as well. Because that last project was pretty good. Right, so now down here we got F tier, or whatever's in this area. We're gonna put Polo G down here. Also down in this down in the pit, we're gonna put Lil Baby, cause he's doo-doo. I don't like Lil Baby. Y'all overhype him. So a couple other artists that can go down into the in the pit along with Polo Mid and Lil Trash can be Kodak Black and Future. Both of them horrible trap artists. No hits. And then I got a special place for this man. Yeah, you see this? Send him down. He's horrible. Flopped. Career gone. Did you hear Funeral? That's 2 thumbs down for me. Okay, obviously that was satire. I mean, Polo Mid should not be that high. Now, I know these rappers are kind of safe mainstream picks, but I still feel like they don't get the credit they deserve. And yes, I know some of them weren't really described as equally as others. That's kind of because I played favorites a little bit, and some of them have bigger discographies to go off of than others. Anyways, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. More videos are on the way, I promise. I just got to work it around school, and that's going to be a hassle. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. All the links to my socials will be in the description, and oh wait, okay, so I did forget someone. There's another really underrated artist, and that would be MF
Rifle on me like a Mandalorian. I learned from my past like a Denzel Curry. Okay.